Like I said, a little. I got a bad cough now, and it's itchy cough. It sucks. I hope it doesn't get worse like it did 2 years ago. I don't know what the fuck that was. Those coughing fits I was having. I don't know what that was. I don't want that to happen again. That shit was scary. I couldn't control it. I would cough till I almost puked. Never had a cough like that. It started out as an itchy one. I hope that don't happen again. With the little bot is so fucking blasted and glazed. Everybody get out of my way. There's an immediate need. Blast and glaze little bot. That's what she's getting. Milba, I bought her a bunch of records, man. She fucking loves it. She loves fucking yeah. She loves Eric Clapton. She listens to Bell Bottom Blues and fucking loves it. Finds deep meaning in it. It's like music her parents grew up with. Her great her grandparents, yeah. But her parents also grew up with it. I grew up with that record around my house. Derek and the Dominoes, Layla, and other assorted love songs. Mila Bata loves that shit. I gave her a single of Van Morrison's Tupelo Honey. And you get a couple drinks in her, she listens to that and she gets misty. She loves it. It's a fucking beautiful song. I'm like, yeah, my pussy bot. Pussy bot of the first degree, little angel. Ah, she loves it. She likes contemporary music too. She's got her She's got her pussy in contemporary dance. She likes it, man. Just little girl shit. Beautiful face, glazed, covered, glistening, sparkling, shiny, smiley. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That's right, baby. it's just um it's just a coincidence that Farah's middle name was Layla. Uh yeah, she was named after the song. I mean, that's what I would name my kid too. It's a good song. It was a popular name too back then. Farrah Fawcett, she was named after. It was around that time. Well, I think Layla had just come out with some epic shit. Then you get a little Turkish fuck bomb, extreme pig hoe, ultimate tier pig hoe, and he, extreme pig hoe. Chris and Rob from Raya in high school, not the rival band, but my contemporaries there. It was great. Hey Aaron, a friend of ours, because all the schools combined. There was three schools that combined at Schenectady High: Washington Irving, Steinmetz, the other one where they went to Woodlawn or Forest Lawn or some shit. I forget. Pinewood. I don't know. One of those. And so we had all of a sudden this high school went from like 300 kids to 2,500 inner city kids. That's the year that was my sophomore year in high school. It was a blast. It was like it was like cattle. We were herded in there. We had whack and hut security. We had police, and then we had whack and hut, and then there was the yellow security guys. We had much security. We had gun. We had metal detectors. This is back in the 90s. We had metal detectors. We had yeah. It was a violent school, and it was like God. It was great. So they introduced me to her, and just the endless fucking just pig hoe, pretty pig hoe, giant D cup fucking titties and titty jobs and Turkish face with the slightly Asian eyes, long hair past the ass, tons of makeup, little metal girl, giant fucking Lennon sunglasses, fucking pig hoe. God. Back when, just little girls, they'd cry and throw a fit if you wouldn't fuck them three fucking times a day. So I'm thinking like 5 years. That's if we fucked once a day, which was way more than that. That's 1,825 fuckings. Yeah. I'm thinking we plus hand jobs and blow jobs and cunnilingus. You know how kids are. It was probably 3 to 5 times a day, even on school days, every day. So realistically, that's over 3,000 times I blasted and glazed that pig bot. I need one last fuck with Farrah. I'm thinking just extreme titty job and finally just blast and cover the face, tongue out, put a ponytail in her hair. Oh, and memory lane those titties. She's holding them together, smearing the shit all over the nipples and areola, nodding her head with those big lips. smiling. Pig bitch. I loved her. Gotta be a piggo. I used to live with her. I'd go there on school nights, or she'd come to my house, but most of the time we stayed at her house. There was 10 of us in there. There was me, her, her two sisters, her sister's friend that lived with her mother's boyfriend, and their two kids, crammed in this 3 room, 4 room thing. And we used to, just like I told you with the trailer fucking video, we used to get yelled at all night. There are kids here. Stop it. Stop doing that with him. And it's like, I'm sorry, because she'd be up all night. Cover my face, cover my face. And I'd be like 15 in there, and I'd be like, shut the fuck up, shut up, and covering her mouth. Her mother would come back 3 to 4 times. She was a good girl, but just a sex emoliation, just a bonfire. You have got to be quiet, little bitch. I've got to go to work tomorrow. My boyfriend's kids are here. The sister's kicking on the wall. Shut up. You know, so just pounding Turkish ass in her bedroom. She did not care. And it seems to me that all girls are like that because all my girlfriends were like that. And it's like, your mother is 5 feet away. Don't you care? Don't you have any shame? Yeah. I'm not kidding. 15 years old. Just so I was 16, I guess, because I'm a year older than her. By the day, we're separated by a year and a day, and just endless. I mean, if we went to Lake George together and jumped in a van as a family, all 10 of us to go, because we were in a band too, like the Mamas and the Papas, me and Farah and her mother's boyfriend were professional musicians. Her mother used to sing with Count Basie, and so we used to go on these family road trips together and shit too. Plus, they knew me, they were really kind to me, and she'd be in the back seat jerking me off right in front of everybody. We kept getting caught. Nobody would say nothing. Her sister would be staring at us, smiling lasciviously. Fucking Isla was hot. It was a hot version of her, but with no titty at all. And they both played guitar. I wanted to fuck Isla so bad. Isla'd be there smiling, rubbing her, rubbing her titties, looking at us. Or we'd be on the couch, all 10 of us, watching TV as a family, and she'd be pounding dick underneath the covers. Her mother would look over and make a face, and she'd smile, and I'd be like, please stop it. Please stop it. And she'd just be beating dick as we're watching, like, Living Color or something on TV, because when we had 6, 10, and 13 back then. And I don't know how I managed to do that in front of 10 people, but I'd be firing loads into the blanket, and she'd be like, yeah, smiling and all evil and shit in front of her mother, you know? And it was great. She was a hostess at the old Ground Round. Remember Ground Round? It was like this dimly lit, nice restaurant inside Mohawk Mall. You'd go in there and she'd be looking gorgeous as a hostess. Hi, how many in your party? Come right this way. I'd go in there and fuck her head in the bathroom. I loved the bitch. She was always down for it. We'd come home, watch Beavis and Butthead at night, fuck all fucking night. My house was big. She could do that. My parents were way down on the second floor. Way when my parents were together, she was there, yeah. Way down. They didn't hear shit, but she'd be doing that and the shit would be echoing off the walls. Oh, just an amazing home. Miss those titties. Miss those titty jobs. Extreme pig bitch. And there'd be like, we'd be in there like getting ready to eat dinner and shit. And her mother and her sisters would be in there and she would just pull up her shirt and press her titties together and put her tongue out while her mother was washing the dishes in a tiny, tiny kitchen, like this my kitchen size. And she'd be in there squeezing them together. Her mother would turn around, she'd drop the shirt. I'd be like, "What is wrong with you?" Some kind of, I loved it. She's always fucking me on her mother's bed, on her sister's bed. Didn't even care. I'd be like, "We're in your sister's room," because I didn't like the one sister. I think she was gay, but I don't care. Fuck me right here. Fuck me in every room in this house. Just blasting loads across that bitch. Miss it. I was with her for 5 years. That shit ruined me. Thank God Sue came along. That was holy shit. That's just what I needed. Jesus Christ, that was a miracle. Little titty Sue, Short little Sue. Another emoliating fucking bonfire bitch. Loins on fire. I'm fucking 14. Want to see my pussy piercing? Want to see my titty piercings? Yeah. Look at all my tattoos. Wow. You'd be out with Sue, and, she'd be the first day I met Sue. She showed me her titties and the piercings. Little Tom's like, what the fuck? And I knew I gotta have this bitch. I gotta fuck her head. A little Liza Minnelli head of hers, She had that little, or that was later on. She got that hairdo. That Jewish bitches are just as bad. They're just as good. Got to got to spray Farrah again. She needs it. Farrah was the kind of girl that didn't care about your new girlfriend. She'd show up at your house, and you're trying to you're like, I don't go with you anymore. Just get off my porch. I walked all the way over. I need to show you something. Get off my porch. No. She weasels her way in. Is your mom here? I need to talk to her. She'll come in. She'll be, and my mother will be like, just talk to her. Take her up to the room. You take her up to the room. She starts taking off her clothes. Your balls are just blue. And you're like, stop it, please. And she's showing you her new bras and the giant titties and the perfume and the jewelry. No, fucker. I want you to fuck my tits. I'm like, my girlfriend. I don't care. Fuck that pig. I'm gonna knock her out. You're gonna fuck my titties. And then of course you do, and then you feel bad, and then you get back when you're a kid, you get mad at her and shit. I fucking hate you. Farrah was great. Farrah would get like that though, till she get mad about the way you fucked her, and you'd be like, "Fuck you." I didn't like that. That was the only thing I didn't like. But normally she was a great bitch. She'd do anything. Nowadays, there'd be no holds barred. I'd grab her by the fucking hair and I'd beat dick off her. I'd tell her, "Holy shit!" And she was always crying. She would ugly cry, but she looked hot while she was doing it, and the makeup would run all the time. Back in the day when they didn't make waterproof makeup, and she was kind of. It's like one of my memories is just her with mascara running down her face. You know, and you'd be like, "Stop it, stop it! Why won't you fuck me, please?" In the heat and shit. She'd masturbate in front of you to full orgasm. This is bad. I can't believe it. How great I had it. I thought everything was like that. Masturbate to stunning climax. That's how it's done, fucker. All proud of herself and shit. I'm like, you're a fucking pig. Ugh. But she was a good girl. Straight A student. Straight A. Honor roll. Fucking Dean's List. Worked ridiculous. Worked like a dog. Just a young girl. Because she was so poor, but did not give a fuck. Fuck me, please. Shut up. The mother keeps coming back in the room. Can you imagine that? There was 10 of us in that house. Then we go to my house. Oh, and fire a load into that long fucking hair. Oh. Back in the day, I wish gotta just tease your dick to the blue balls. That's all I remember. And finally, that release. Used to come buckets with her, just endless, like 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 water. You know. Oh, Farrah. Farrah needs her. She needs to get pounded.